about right.
And then you just let it sit there?
Yes, you let gravity do most of the work. You can help it along a little bit by moving the pulp around, and that will it'll speed it up a little bit, the draining process.
Can you keep the thing at the top?
The pulp that's left, yes. You can, once we squeeze this out, then the pulp can be dried and added to something like granola. You can also, I've read recipes where you dry it and it's almond meal at that point. It's quite high in fiber and also some protein. The almond milk itself does not have very high nutritional value. You do get some of the fat in there and you get a little bit of the protein, but of course all the fiber is up here. And so yes, if you wouldn't like to waste it, you can certainly dry it and add it to other things that you might be cooking. It will give it a little bit of a nutty flavor. You could also put it on your compost pile or something like that. If you don't want to do what I'm doing right now, you can just let it drain. You could also use, this is cheesecloth, but you could use like an old or a clean dish towel that is kind of fine, or you could just use a fine strainer like this one. You will get a little bit more of the pulp in your milk, so when you'll have to make sure that you really shake it up when you're pouring it into something. You might try a coffee filter, but it will probably take longer to filter just because it's so fine. The paper is so fine. I'm just gonna let this soak for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to squeeze out the pulp, and so that I will get all the moisture out of the almonds. Just rinsing out the blender so that I'm gonna pour the almond milk back in, and then I'm gonna add some vanilla and some dates to sweeten it. It's been a couple of minutes now, and I'm just going to pull up this thing, and I'm going to just squeeze out the remaining milk out of the pulp. And you're done. Adding the almond milk back to the blender. You do not have to do this step, but if you would like to flavor your almond milk, you can add it back in. I am going to put in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. It might change the color a little bit, and then I'm going to add in a couple tablespoons of date pieces. And these are some items that we've been getting at the food pantry, so you might have them on your shelf. Oops. This probably would have worked better if I had soaked the dates a little bit. But if you are able to drink it right now, you probably want to refrigerate it and get it a little colder. If you let it sit for a couple minutes and blend it again, then the dates will have softened and it will be a little bit less noticeable when you drink it.